What's up, guys? CJ here, coming to you straight off the couch again this beautiful morning. Coming to you to talk about Yolo. Now, most of you know what that is and probably thought about it at one point and probably were getting deep into your thoughts and then said, well, I can't change anything. You can. And the best time to change something is now, because you only live once, and if you're not willing to change something now, you're not going to change it in the future, and you're going to end up in a place where you're okay, but you're not really living how you really want to live. A good example of this, my sister-in-law, changed jobs, really highly successful businesswoman in New York City, changed life, really. Went to Florida from New York City, no job lined up or anything, and she just moved somewhere where she wanted to be. She had traveled 3, 4, 5, 6 different places around the country, visiting for a couple weeks at a time, just seeing where she wanted to live. And she found that place and moved there without a job, because she focused on what was important to her, and that was being in a place where she loved living, and a job will come. She's very successful. She will find something, no issues there. But just in that example, you can figure things out. But if you aren't where you want to be, or if you are where you want to be and you're not in the job you want to be, make a change and start making that change now. You do not want to wake up 10 years from now, 15 years from now, and regret not taking these steps sooner. Regret not being where you wanted to be sooner. And I'm not saying I'm perfect and I'm living exactly how I want to live, where I want to live, doing what I want to do. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I'm actively thinking about that in my position and my position with my family. And I think you guys need to think about it too. That's what the point of this is. It's not that I'm living perfectly and I'm doing all these things that I'm talking to you guys about. I'm working on it, yes. And I'm actively seeking ways to be better. And I think that's what we all should be doing. If we're not seeking ways to live a better life and be happier, then what are we doing? If you're thinking about making that job switch and you're afraid to do it, take the steps. Jump forward and do it. You'll never be happier as when you get through that process and you end up where you want to be, and you're so thankful that you did that. If you're not living where you want to live, guys, we live on this earth for 60, 70, 80 years. As far as I know, we don't come back to this earth, guys. So change what you want to change. If you're not living where you want to live, pick up and move. There's jobs elsewhere. There's houses elsewhere. There's people you can become friends with elsewhere. Make the change that you want to live your best life. And that can be hurtful to other people. You might hurt family. You might be moving away from family, and that can hurt. You might hurt people that you work with. It might suck that you leave a job where you're doing really well and successful, but it's not what you want to do or where you want to be forever. It might hurt some people, but guys, you got to do what's best for you. Obviously, you want to be respectful in everything possible. So when you make that change, it's not just, hey, I'm leaving, bye. That's not it. Give courtesy time. Give thoughtful, respectful conversations. Yeah, you owe that to people, okay? But make sure you're thinking about really where you want to be and who you want to be with and what you want to be doing, and make those changes now. Or start making those changes now. Because if you don't, I don't want you to wake up regretting where you're at, what you're doing, and who you're with. Because that can be the worst thing. So, guys, really think about that. Think about where you want to be. Think about who you want to be with, what you're doing, and just make those changes. Because we only got this one life. After this, it's in God's hands. So, live right, be where you want to be, figure it out, start doing it now. All right, guys, that's it for this week. I will catch you on the next one. See ya.